Hey, what's going on, my friend? This is Brent Jackman. I got a very, very powerful message for you, and I hope you know that this reaches one person. I'm talking directly to you, and what we're going to talk about today is problems. Problems, yes, problems. Now, you might be going through some problems right now in your life, okay? Just think about it. Think about, if it's bills, the car got towed, any problem that arises, okay? Problems are always going to be here as long as there's life in existence, okay? It's all about how you handle your problems, okay? Let me explain. They talk about building up yourself, your personal growth to be bigger than your problems, okay? Now, if you're someone who's at a level 2 character and at your personal growth level, right? And you're looking at a level 5 problem, this might be extremely challenging to you. And that problem could be, maybe your phone bill just got shut off, right? And you're just, oh my God, what am I going to do? My phone, and you're panicking and freaking out, right? Someone like myself would look at that and say, we'll just get it paid when we can take care of it. What are we going to do to get this taken care of? I'm playing bigger than the problem. Okay. Robert Kiyosaki, I know some of you watching this right now because know who this is. Great author. He was he was $1 million in debt, right? And from a business that, went sour. And he has a PhD, and he knows if he went back to work to get a corporate job, he would make, 6 figures a year. But he had to become bigger than this $1 million problem. So he had to grow himself and get bigger than $1 million. He had to think bigger than $100,000 a year. You understand what I'm saying? So you take inventory on yourself and think about your problems and see it's really not the problem. The problem is you and your ability to grow yourself bigger than your problems, because there's always going to be problems all the time. It's all how you handle them. You have to grow yourself. Now, if you're a level 8 person, and this is in reference to a book I'm reading. It's called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. You should really go get it if you want to grow yourself and attract wealth into your life. It's a must-have book, okay? And they talk about a level 8 person dealing with a level 5 problem. Now, they'll be looking at this problem like no big deal. You know what I mean? Whatever problem that may be. Like I said, like I mentioned, the phone bill or maybe a mortgage payment. You could be losing a house. How are you going to deal with that? Okay, you gotta grow bigger than your problems, okay? And they say, tell the truth. And this is how rich people, they talk about rich people and poor people and how they think, okay? Rich people, they are bigger than their problems. Poor and poor people, and there's nothing against poor people. I say they're poor in mindset. Rich people have a rich mindset, and they believe that, everything and anything is possible. Okay. So a poor person, they run away from problems. They don't want they don't want any problems. Okay. That's why they're at where they're at. If it's a job or wherever, they're at in their life, they want to avoid problems. Okay. Rich people know that problems are going to come all the time. People rich in mindset. And they know how to deal with them, how to overcome obstacles. I hope this is making sense to you, okay? Because you have to be, if you're someone on a path to prosperity, if you want more riches in your life, you better believe that you're going to have more problems that you're going to have to overcome along the way, okay? So if your problem is big, right, and you're looking at a problem, really look at the size of yourself. Be bigger than your problems. You can't be, a lot of my leaders, they say, you can't be a wussy, man. You got to be bigger than this stuff. Whatever it may be. Think about that. Think about your problems in your life right now. Are you really stressing over the small stuff? Or are you just, like me and just, hey, we'll get through it. I'll tell you a story about myself. I remember I was in college, and I wasn't a really good student. I was a student athlete, but I was at a crossroads where I had to get a C in summer school, or else I wasn't going to be able to play basketball. And basketball was my passion. Okay. I don't know I wouldn't be able to go to school if I didn't get this grade. Okay. This was a problem. All right. And I thought of it like, okay, what is the solution? How am I going to make this happen? All right. I needed money to pay for the class. How am I going to make this happen? I reached out to some people. Yo, I need to get some money together, and my girl, she's more developed now, but she was crying and bawling and everything because she didn't know if I was going to be able to spend that last year with her. She was playing small, but I was playing big. I said, okay, if I don't get to go, then, what's next? And that's how you got to be. You have to play bigger than your problems, man. I remember lights been shut off. All kinds of stuff has happened to me in my life that you just overcome. That's why when I look at when people are stressing over stuff, it's not a big deal to me, man, because I've grown myself to a level to where I'm bigger than my problems. So, this is a message, man. If you guys like this, comment on this. Be bigger than your problems. Okay. Start playing big. Don't be a small person in life here. Okay. Grow yourself, get books. And again, the whole point of this message is to be bigger than your problems, my friend, and watch what happens. Okay. You'll be able to overcome anything. This is Brent Jackman signing off. Have a great day.